In this world, magic is everything. Every child can use it, and those without magic are looked down upon by everyone. Far away from the big cities, there's a peaceful place where people live in harmony. Magic here is like an organ outside the human body, something everyone believes they're born with. But Asta was different. He couldn't use magic at all. Asta was an orphan raised by the church. Among the children there was Yuno, who grew up to be a magic prodigy. He could use advanced spells effortlessly, while Asta couldn't cast a single one. One day, Asta confessed his feelings to a nun, but she accidentally used magic, and Asta was blown away by the spell. Even after that, he didn't give up. Though he couldn't perform magic, he kept training his body every day. He wanted to become stronger on his own. Asta did 1,000 one-handed push-ups daily, followed by intense sit-up routines. He had done it for so long that his body was used to the pain. He trained for only one reason, because there was still one chance left to gain magic. In the Clover Kingdom, a special ceremony was held each year for 15-year-olds. It was the day when magic grimoires chose their owners. The room was filled with countless grimoires, and Asta stood there nervously, hoping one would choose him. Light filled the room as books began to float, selecting their rightful masters. Time passed, and nearly everyone had been chosen, except for two people, Asta and Yuno. Laughter spread through the crowd. People mocked them both. Asta still tried to stay hopeful, though despair began to creep in. Then, something miraculous happened. A grimoire surrounded by dazzling light stopped in front of Yuno. It had once belonged to the legendary Wizard King, the strongest mage in history. The crowd went wild with admiration. Yuno, however, showed no emotion. He was used to this kind of praise. He believed he was destined to become the next Wizard King. Asta hung his head. He wasn't as tall as Yuno, wasn't as handsome, didn't have his talent or his luck. He was disappointed, but he refused to give up. Even as the laughter continued around him, he kept standing there, determined. But when he looked at Yuno's cold, distant expression, something inside him broke. Yuno wasn't the same person anymore. Soon after, a group of boys approached Yuno. They wanted to destroy his four-leaf grimoire. Because grimoires are soul-bound, no one else can use them. So their goal was simply to destroy it before Yuno could master it. They didn't want him to have a future. Just as they attacked, Yuno raised his hand. A tornado burst out from the ground, basic wind magic, instantly blowing away their fire spells. Asta thought it was over. But another boy stepped forward, stronger than the rest. Asta heard the sound of a scream and rushed to help. That boy snatched the grimoire right out of Yuno's hands. Yuno tried to warn him that the book was soul-bound, but the thief just laughed. He knew the grimoire's value on the black market was enormous. A legendary, one-of-a-kind treasure. He had once been a magic knight, and those who owned a grimoire could join the Magic Knights, the most prestigious group in the kingdom. Though he'd been exiled, his power was still formidable. As he prepared to flee with the book, Asta finally arrived.